Hello everyone, I'm back today with another fun fold card, part of the hashtag FFC Challenge 2023, hosted by Monica Lakuska, otherwise known as Paper Mona. And today we're making a upright Z fold easel card. It's a bit of a mouthful, isn't it? So I've got everything here that I need, and you can make it any size that you like, so long as you use it as a tent fold card. Okay, so I'm choosing to make a 6x6, but you, as I said, you can use any shape, rectangle or square, so long as you use it tent fold. So the first thing I'm going to do, so I've got my 6x6 card base here, which is a creamy colour, and I scored it at 3 inches on one side, and I folded it as a mountain, okay, so that you get the Z fold like that. So that's our normal Z fold card that we're used to, only this time we're going to use it this way up, okay. And then I've got a piece of DSP here, which I'm going to stick here. Now, you can obviously mat and layer it. You can do as you like, but I have chosen not to use any mats and just to put down the paper straight away. And that's because my card base is beige cream, and I didn't think it needed another colour in between that and this paper that I'm using. So let's see. This really hasn't got a right way and a wrong way. So anyway, so this piece is 5 3/4 square, so that you get a little border. And obviously, if you want to layer up, you just go down another 1/4 of an inch. So the next layer would be 5.5 inches. Okay, and now I've got a piece to go here on the front, which is 5 3/4 by, oops, I can't remember, 2 3/4. Of course, because it's that area is 6x3, isn't it? So okay, now it looks like my glue is going to run out eventually. Okay, let's pop this here. So I'm going to pop that there, like so. Okay, so just make sure your papers line up. Okay, so that is the base of the card. And now we need to put, we're going to put a square here. Okay, probably slightly less, slightly more at the bottom than at the top. So I've got some cream card here, and I'm going to use this piece of DSP, which is the reverse side of what I've got here, as my pattern. So this is 4 inches square, and this is 3 1/4 inches square. Okay, so I'm just going to put that down. Been waiting for this bottle of glue to run out for ages. Keeps seizing up on me, but then it keeps going again. Okay, so I've got that down like so, and that will go here. And here you want to put something decorative. Okay, so you could think that this is my mat, so it might have been a plain color, and then you put something decorative on top. Or I was thinking, you know, you could use some toppers, any toppers that you've got that are square. And anyway, but I found this butterfly, which I want to use, but I just want to fussy cut a bit off here because it hasn't been cut properly. So I've got white edges on one side and not on the other. So I just want to cut those off if I can. Okay, so didn't like the look of that, so just cut up here. And then here, it's a bit awkward. Okay, and then in here, so if you want to take part in this and make this fun fold card yourself, it's quite easy to make. It might look a bit complicated, but it's not. There is a Facebook group which Monica has set up, the Fun Fold card group, which I will leave a link to in the description below, and you can join that group and you can post your makes there. It's always fun to see what other people make. And okay, right, so I've got rid of that. Okay, so I'm going to stick this butterfly on here. So, yeah, it's always great, you know, to see what other people make and how you do things. Now, before I stick this on, though, I need to do something to the card. Right, okay, so, okay, right. So there's the butterfly stuck on there. That will give a nice thing. And then when you open the card, you've got this piece here, which is for your sentiments and where you want to write. So I thought, because I'm leaving mine plain, you could put white there or whatever, but I'm going to just stamp happy birthday straight onto here. And I'm going to use this stamp here and keep our fingers crossed that it works. So that's the happy. Oops, it's lost its stick a bit. So, it's because I've used it quite a bit. Right. Okay. That's the happy. And I think I want to do the birthday at the same time. No, I'll do the birthday separately. So I'm going to use this ink, VersaFine Onyx Black ink, and make sure that I've loaded it up well with ink, because I don't want, as I'm not using a platform. Okay, so I'm going to put the happy here. We'll just leave that a little while to soak into the card. Oh, that's good. That's the happy. And now here's the birthday. And I have to decide where I'm going to put it. It's tiny. Could put it here. And I think here. So I link the stamp up. Just cleaning the plate a bit. Okay. And we'll put that there, and we'll leave that a little while for the ink to go in. Right, there we are. So there we have it. That's the happy birthday done. And we'll just leave that to dry a little bit while I put these stamps away. Let's give it a bit of a wipe. Right. So well, that's wishes. Wishes. Where's the birthday gone? Oh, here's the birthday. There's the birthday. And the happy. I'm just wiping it with a damp cloth. Just to get it as clean as I can. Put it back in there. Right, okay. I'm just just get this out of the way so I don't get any more ink anywhere else. Right, put the ink away, put the plate away, and the stamps away. Okay, right, so back to the card. So that should be dry by now. So I'm going to put this here. Okay, and I'm going to put it a little more than halfway down, just a little bit, because this card closes, unlike the other easels. It actually has an element here which closes the card. So I don't want, this needs to be, yeah, I think that should be okay. So I'm just going to put glue on this half of the card. I don't think I explained that very well. I want the stopper to be, you know, to have plenty of room to maneuver. I don't want it sort of hanging off the edge of the card, which it would do if there isn't room for it here. So just to bear that in mind. Okay, so just stick this down. So of course, you just want the glue on the bottom part of your topper. Yeah, just make sure. Right, okay, that's that. Now, for my stopper, I've cut out, this is a 1.5 inch scalloped circle. I had this flower stamped out, and I just cut it with the circle. And then I've added a piece of card to make it a bit more sturdy. Okay, I'm just lining up the scallops as best I can. Okay, so this is going to go here like so. All right, and that is going to hold, hopefully hold the card in place. And I'm wondering whether I should use some double-sided foam tape just to, or something to raise it up a little bit, just so that this, because this is also, this card is quite thick and this is already quite a way off the page, so I'm going to try that. I've got some looking for some foam tape. I've got some, it's double-sided sellotape. This is foam tape, and I just want it on the top half, don't I? And I know that this stuff is terribly sticky, so don't want to upset my scissors too much. There we are. So I put that there, and I'm just going to put some glue as well to give good adhesion. You don't have to use a circle, you could use whatever element you want, really. Yeah, if I put some glue here as well, that will give me some wriggle room. Okay. Okay, so that is there, and that should hold the card in place when it dries. Okay, just leave it like that to dry, and there we have it. So that is the what did I say it's called? An upright Z fold easel card. So I think it's slightly different. It's not your normal it's not the normal easel card. So you can, you know, you've got room to write your message here. And as I said, it closes by slipping under there, and then it will stand up. I think that thing is supposed to hold it a little bit. So there we are, there we have it. So give it a go. I hope you like what I've made, and thank you for watching. Take care, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye for now.